Do you have trouble remembering what you read? Do you read your assigned text but don't do well on tests or writing assignments related to what you read? Active reading can help you. Active reading helps you engage more with what you've read and be more interactive with the text. Here are some strategies to help you read more actively. These strategies can help with anything you read: fiction, nonfiction, novels, and textbooks. One of the most important strategies is to highlight and take notes of the main ideas of the reading. For stories, this includes important characters and events. Make sure you highlight only the most important ideas in the margin or on a sticky note, and summarize in your own words the main ideas. Don't only highlight, and don't highlight everything. Next, highlight and take notes on new, unfamiliar vocabulary or key vocabulary. This is especially important when reading textbooks with specialized vocabulary for that field. Again, don't just highlight. Make a note in the margin or on a sticky note with the definition in your own words. It really helps that word stick in your mind. Highlight a section of the text where you have a question. For this one, you can make notes of questions in two ways. Either predict what might be a question on a future test, or a question you have to ask the professor. When you read, hopefully there are many thoughts happening in your head. Active reading involves writing those thoughts down alongside the text. For example, maybe while you're reading something, it reminds you of something else that you learned. You're making connections between new information in the reading and other information you have learned in the past. In a similar way to making connections, there may be times while you're reading that it reminds you of your own personal experiences. These are also important to take notes of. These kinds of notes are especially helpful for writing essays, and the more personal connections you make to the reading, the more you will remember what you've read. Do you sometimes disagree with what you read? Do you make predictions of what may happen next? These are good skills to have when reading actively. Hopefully you have some kind of reaction and emotion to what you read. These are also good notes to take while you read. The last strategy is to think about and take notes on what are the important lessons or takeaways from the reading. This could be done at the end of a chapter, at the end of a section, or even for each paragraph. What is the most important piece of information that you learned? This can also help you focus on main ideas. You may want to have different color pens, highlighters, or sticky notes for each strategy. In addition, it's important to take notes and not just highlight. It takes more time to read, but you will be better prepared when you need to study for a test or write a paper about the reading. These strategies are especially important if you are reading your assignments on a computer. There are several annotation tools available so you can take notes and highlight in the reading. You can even share your notes and collaborate on a reading with your classmates. Reading actively involves interacting with the text and engaging with what you read. With these strategies, active reading can help you become a better reader and learn more from what you read.